Hey, what's going on, Kirk? Oops. Spacebar. There's like a 30-second delay, so just keep that in mind. Like 30-second to 40-second delay, it's really ridiculous. How's it going with you, man? You don't gotta stick around if you don't want to, dude. Because this is what I'm gonna do anyway tonight, so it's like, I'm just gonna post it later, you know what I mean? Make a separate video out of it. So if you're feeling not up for, you know, watching this, I'm not gonna hurt my feelings, obviously. Excuse me. That head shaver worked out pretty good. Like I explained in the DM or in the group chat. Yeah, it worked out well. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to use shaving cream, but after like going back over my head with the shaver without shaving cream, definitely use shaving cream. Because there's a huge difference in the way it kind of glided, you know, against my scalp. Golly. Why is it so... My microphone is so, like, getting in the red, man. What the fuck? Alright, man, cool. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. For the sake of my video, to explain what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play a game and watch Kirk's video about forgiving his parents. So I hadn't seen this yet. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I have a slight idea of how it's gonna go with his mom. Shoot. So this is completely blind. I have no clue what's gonna happen. So yeah. Let's get into it, I guess.
It sounds a little bit awkward, but
let me boost. Let me boost. What's it called? Hold on. Bear with me a second. Where's my volume booster? There it is. 130%. There we go. I got the volume. I'm gonna keep this on, but try to get as low as I can. Alright.
I just wanted to say something because it sounds a little bit awkward, but my friend online, he said he did this, and they said it was a thing that he thought was really important in his life or whatever. He told how he described it. He forgave his mother or whatever. Like he basically told his mother that that he forgave her for like anything that she did.
Is she still living?
No, she's dead now, but
she's dead.
She's dead now, but you know, he basically told her for any, you know, trauma that she caused him as a kid, and what was it? But he said he only
a bad childhood or what?
Well, I mean, his dad died when he was like probably 3 or some bullshit, and I think his dad died actually in front of him. He had like a seizure or some bullshit.
Shit.
And then his mother was like a stereotypical kind of like single mother kind of fucking woman. So I think.
Well, that's gotta be hard.
She was pretty fucked up. But you know, she wasn't innocent. She took advantage of the fact that she had that advantage of, oh, I'm a single mother and I need help from people, or I need this, I need that. You know, using your kid as a thing, a bargaining chip more than your child or whatever the fuck. But
How many kids did you have? Just him?
No, I think he had a half brother. think he had a half brother who died of like alcoholism or some shit like that.
May as well have.
I mean, you would know. You've had so many people. Did anybody in your family die of alcoholism yet, or was that?
Details don't matter.
It affected him. Cigarettes. That was Uncle Jackie.
But I mean,
he died first. Uncle Robbie.
Why's my health so fucking low?
Well, Uncle Robbie was he was born on St. Patty's Day. He was the fucking.
Yeah.
I always remember with a fucking appearance.
But at the very least, on her side, multiple people have died.
Like half my damn family.
From maybe not directly, like literally in that moment from alcoholism, but their entire lives fucked up from doing alcoholism.
Yeah.
But you can't even necessarily blame the alcohol there. That's just them.
Well, Uncle Robbie was not a good. Uncle Jackie was a better father, I think. I mean, Uncle Robbie, some of the kids hated their father. I don't blame him. He's the one that got me the job. He got me the job at the liquor store.
I don't blame him. That's amazing.
Yeah, he's a great customer. Yeah.
Always with the lies. Hold on.
But yeah, that's.
I'm not saying your father's lying. He's just repeating the narrative of, your father. Kind of bullshit.
Friend,
your daddy was a piece of shit. Blah blah
I guess
blah.
his mother and
story old as time. That's why I'm laughing.
He felt like he knew he had to do that. Basically, tell her.
Oh yeah, well you got that's like a cancer, man. If I had things like that I wanted, like with Joe and Gara and stuff like that. I didn't want to but it was fucking me up more than anything else. I wanted to stay fucking angry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't even know if outwardly he felt like necessarily angry, but he felt something like an invisible weight deep down, like something was holding him back. But I guess he called her on the phone at some point, and I think he said he only really did it because he felt forced, because just before that she was in the hospital for some surgery or some shit that she was gonna get.
Yeah.
So he was like, if she dies from the surgery, then I won't have the opportunity even to do that. So he felt forced to do that. And then she did die not that long afterwards, I think, probably, I don't know.
About 9 months later.
Shortly afterwards, but she died not that long afterwards. But basically by how he described it, basically saying that he forgiving her and stuff for whatever happened, as well as apologizing for judging her for even if this wasn't actually what this isn't actually what he
was holding
necessarily or whatever, but he just felt like he had to do something to basically tell her I forgive you, and I don't want to be I don't want to have this trauma or this fucking constant her being something that is attached to him or whatever in some kind of way or whatever. So he had to basically. That's how he felt to forgive. That's how he called it, to forgive his mother. Or whatever,
it helped. It'll help you. I didn't forgive Joe and Gallo.
But
I just forgot about it.
Clearly not, because you're talking
about
that
fucking guy. Seems like a lot of people that I meet know Joe and Gallo, and they say, "Oh yeah, he's a nice guy." Yeah, fuck.
Oh yeah, well, he's nice enough when you don't know him that well, or in certain situations. But
a lot of these bosses are, and
well,
just like Bob Brundage. What kind of? And he knew I was right, man. He apologized. Right there, go. What the?
Apparently not.
You're gonna short me the fucking hour.
The hell's back
me
here?
The hour. I made the effort to come here an hour early. He goes, I go, you showed me an hour. He goes, no, I didn't. That's when everybody got out early because of the snowstorm. I go, yeah, you showed me an hour. I came in. Oh, you want that hour? Yeah.
Fuck?
Yeah, I do want that hour. What the fuck?
Just take it to your payroll department.
If somebody else doesn't want that hour, hey, why wouldn't I want that hour? I mean, really?
You can get all kinds of trouble.
And then he apologized.
At least in this state.
Fucking wrong.
All right, well,
I go, that's disgusting. It's not coming out of your fucking pocket either, motherfucker.
Well, it's coming.
Louisiana is very serious about getting paid for what you work, man. Like they don't fuck around. Like the bosses or whatever managers around here do not fuck around with that.
Out of his
Well,
bonus.
bonus,
his
yeah.
Bonus, yeah.
Oh, you want that? Yeah, I want that, asshole. What kind of fucking no? That means I'm a peon. Like fuck
Hey,
you.
well, that's why they hire these
Yeah,
guys.
and that's why he sent me the fucking flowers. Fuck it, keep your fucking
Yeah.
flowers, asshole. Don't give me that bullshit. And your brother too. Your brother fucking, they all bumped me off the fucking day shift.
All
But
right,
I
well,
let it go,
yeah,
man.
I think you need to do some forgiving yourself.
Yeah, really.
It sounds
Let
like.
it go.
But the main reason I brought it up is that he had or at least he felt like he had to forgive his mother,
Yeah, no,
but
it's
he
a good
did, but
thing.
he didn't have the opportunity to do that with his father because his dad
yeah.
was fucking dead when he was like 3 or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, well,
So he didn't even really know his dad, but
Let's see. Yeah, for some reason my dad's place has a bunch of BS with who is doing payroll and shit. Really, that's fucked up. No, at least where I work, I mean, I think the whole state of Louisiana is like this, where you can get in deep shit for not paying your workers correctly. Like the what's it called? Not a labor union, but the state labor department or whatever. Yeah, they take it very seriously. If any kind of complaint about getting shorted hours or anything, they'll immediately and start investigating.
but I was like, yeah, I probably.
Can't remember where this
Probably
fucking
should
other
do
Scatella
similar
is.
with that one because even because at the end of the day it's not for her or you, but it's for
Not to
the
browse
person
around.
doing it. It's for
Yeah.
the person doing it more than them, but it just happens to be the general thing that you kind of have to go up to them and basically say what you have to feel like you have to say or whatever.
No,
but,
I learned that. I mean, I learned
Spaced
that.
out for a second.
Well, you learn with your mental health and stuff. Because after that happened with
Spiritual-
Joe Garrett,
spiritual health.
You know,
Mental health's good enough for
I
now,
was dead
you know.
tired because I was like so.
Is it in
I
here?
wanted to stay
Where's
fucking
it at?
angry. It was like fucking me up,
But-
making me so tired.
I know I don't
and
have it.
stuff.
Yeah,
well,
I don't have
Really?
it.
But with that, I wanted to
So
say
just look
that
around,
I
fuck.
forgive you
What?
for that's the thing, that's the point I'm trying to make is that I'm trying to do for you and her,
What?
or
Me
even though
for what?
for you it's easier
Gambling?
because well I mean that's one thing, but for you it's easier
Or
than
what?
her.
For being with your mommy? I don't know.
Well,
Wow.
I'm saying
He knows.
maybe at the times
He knows what's up.
failing to protect me from her bullshit because she's that. At least that's how I would look at it. Is that because the schlubby hubby virus, like the Kevin James virus, is that you don't look at your wife as possibly the one who is causing pain or whatever the fuck you want to say, trauma to your kids. So you don't assume that that's you protect them from these outside. You protect them from these outside
I know where it is.
things that you think about, like, oh yeah, strangers and all this shit, but then you don't even consider the the people that you're living with, the people doing the similar shit to them, like her bringing me to fucking these
That's my
fucked up.
Scarecrow song.
That's the kind of thing that would be like completely fucked up, is bringing your kids to people like her bringing her kids to see her fucked up family, to do whatever. Like that's not a responsible thing to be doing with your kid, is to bring them to like an obviously dysfunctional environment. Like that's a dysfunctional environment with fucked up people like Jimmy and Larry and Mimi and fucking all that bullshit. Her doing that, bringing me and Ryan. I don't even remember Ryan in those situations, but at least I remember that dumb shit being brought along there, being brought to places that without my autonomy, being able to
Yep.
say no, kind of shit. But like that's what I would put on you there. That's what I would say that I could forgive you for. Is you failing to protect me in that way from your own wife. Because you're slubby hubby, but Hey, I'm not pointing fingers. I'm not making judgments. I'm just saying the straight up, the straight up brass tacks of it.
No, well, I tried my best. I gave it my best.
Like, your best wasn't wasn't good enough, I guess. You got a blind spot like a schlubby hubby for wifey, but that's the main thing. And the gambling. I mean, that's certainly the financial insecurity of it.
I like having fun.
Like when I tried to convince you to stop gambling naively, thinking when I guess the guy I talked to, Rudy, he said that that's like a thing that a woman would do, like almost a manipulation tactic to try to. Because I was thinking, people with addictions, that you can convince them to stop being an addict or whatever, but in reality they have to be the ones that want to stop.
I was thinking about going
Pinche caballo.
Yeah,
You idiot.
Yeah,
Look
right.
at him.
But so I did that, and that was wrong of me to try to. I mean, I was naive thinking that I could influence you to stop gambling, but then I was like, well, no, that's not gonna work.
I forgot I parked her up there.
That's not right of what I did in that situation, even if I
Pinche
had
caballo.
well, for that thought, I forgive you.
So
Okay,
stupid.
yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
good. And besides forgiving
cat.
you and saying that, I want to say I apologize for judging you in ways that I have, and even though it's not necessarily saying I still won't judge you, and I'm just saying that I acknowledge the fact that it is wrong of me to judge the ways that I did about stuff that you've done, because you've had your own traumas. That's why you've been brought up the way you have. Like, you may not think it, just like I might not think it if you looked at me from the outside. You may not think like that you had traumas or whatever the fuck, but you did. You did. Your mother traumatized you. Yeah, your mother traumatized, and that's why, I guarantee that's why you decided to get with Mom, is that you wanted to do the opposite of what you saw in your family.
Yeah, that was a sort of an attraction.
Yeah, you wanted to do the opposite.
I didn't want to be.
If anything, the way my friend would put it is that you were almost rebelling against your family or your mother.
Yeah, well,
by going with somebody like Mom, because
Well, he had a gleam in his eye as well. You wanted to do some nasty business with your mom.
She was the opposite.
I called off the wed. I was gonna call off the wed with my mother.
With your
And
mother.
with Saint Marie. Yeah, I'm saying, hey man, hey, you have a problem? Don't come. The fuck? They're trying to fucking control us and
Based.
shit. Oh,
Wow,
I don't want to
okay.
sit here. Hey, fuck you, asshole. This ain't for you.
Oh yeah, well that's.
I mean, and
That's-
my mother too. I said, hey, if there's a problem, hey, I won't get married. Just live together. Fuck it. That shut
well,
everybody up.
So what, your mom was causing drama too,
Wow.
or some shit, or what? In that situation?
What
Yeah,
the
for
fuck?
some reason, I don't know,
Tell that bitch to
Flowers.
fuck off. I'm pretty sure he
Flowers
did, but
weren't good enough.
not enough donuts.
Ah, yeah, not enough.
Oh, that's a shot.
Yeah, not enough Entenmann's cakes.
Yeah, I'm saying, man, fuck it, I don't have to. But it worked out.
But I'm just saying that I shouldn't judge you because you've been traumatized just in the same way.
I have been traumatized.
yeah. And I don't know if you've ever gotten over it in the end, but I mean, clearly not with the one thing with the fucking getting lost or whatever the fuck. Clearly not. Clearly that one you're pretty fucked up
Yeah, I
with
know.
that one. But,
I remember it was traumatizing.
yeah, well, traumatized by your mom, and your
I
dad,
don't know, but it
and
was-
and your dad in the same way. That probably I would say with it's a repeating cycle that your dad wasn't, he didn't have enough balls to tell to be the husband of the house. So instead, your mom was the matriarch.
Oh yeah,
She was the head of the house, which people at that time wouldn't be thinking that. They'd be like, oh well, but in reality, your mom was clearly the pants in the family kind of deal. So.
And she had the kids. Let's see, fucking Glenn and me. We're only like 2 years apart, and then me and my sister were only like fucking 10 months apart. Oh man, my father was busy.
Yeah, well, I think your mother was more the busy one. She wanted she wanted some, she wanted a little,
Girl?
No, well, she wanted a, what would you call it, a fiefdom? No, she wanted, or not a field, whatever. She wanted a, a family to, be able to be the matriarch, the queen of, or whatever the fuck she wanted
Well,
to.
then Jill was the only one that's, like, way in between, like, from Lori and Jill.
I'm about to activate the cheats for this.
Jill was, like, probably 4 years.
Such a gay fucking video game, man. What the fuck? That's different.
I can only imagine what your
Never had that
siblings would say if they had this conversation or anything, like what they would.
Man, I won't even, I can remember, man.
Cheats.
You know.
Mini games, here we go.
I like
fishing.
I wonder if my sister could forgive me. I fucking hated my sister.
Oh yeah, and maybe you thought about that, not so much even about her, but how she was a extension of your mother in a way, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like maybe you were, maybe you
like,
resented you resented your mother and your sister Lori.
Oh yeah, that's
she
well, because I was still a baby and like she had another baby, you know.
Yeah, so it's you could almost not say that you're hating your sister in that way. You're hating what your mother did to you in that way. Because, yeah. I'm just saying.
You hear that, Mom?
I'm just saying is that you've been traumatized. So I'm saying I've been wrong to judge you for your shit because you've been traumatized in the same fucking way.
Isn't it amazing? I don't know if you thought about this or caught this, but the moment you forgave him, you're learning all this other shit about him. It's like, wow.
All this other bullshit. Much. Now,
how the cycle repeats
the way
and stuff.
that mom acts, as I said, she's been possessed by Mimi's spirit, whatever you want to say. She's been possessed by Mimi's spirit. That's why she acts so much like Mimi.
That was weird.
And even, I would say, even partially your mother, she's been sort of possessed by in a way. Like, she acts very similar at this point to both of them in some ways.
But that's just gonna happen. And the way, whatever the stuff she's eating is,
oh yeah, I don't know. That's
fish
on
this
her,
like dry trying to catch
she
him.
wants to do that bullshit, but it's like, hey, but
that's it
me
right
with
there.
and my friend, he mentioned it. He was like, I've been in the same way possessed by mom or whatever. I've been possessed in a negative way by her, and I enact some of her things that she fucking that she's been traumatized with or whatever the fuck, like the feelings of anxiety and some aspects of neuroticism.
Let's see. Not sure why the audio is doing that. I guess the weird stuff with Renner. Yeah, probably. I mean, it didn't bother me, obviously. I just thought it was strange.
Or whatever the fuck, like I've been affected by her shit in the same way that she's been affected by her mother, and then her mother was affected by her mother or whatever the fuck, and
all right.
never
Golden
got
skill
over,
I'll never
I guess.
use. It's already got that one heart piece.
That's the concept of what he was.
You know what's gay about that item? You only use it for one thing, and that's to get the heart piece at the fucking laboratory across the lake there. It's so stupid.
Saying
there's like literally no reason to get that fucking item.
Forgiving, but that's the concept of what he was saying with this forgiving thing, is that you try to detach from all of that trauma with the people.
What I needed to do.
So that's just what I wanted to say with you, because I have a mother and a father. At least one of them isn't dead, unlike for a lot of people.
Well,
not yet. Yeah, not yet.
Not physically, but maybe
mentally, but yeah. So I forgive you for whatever failings you might have had.
And I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I'm sorry for judging you in many ways. Now, like I'm saying, that doesn't necessarily mean anything is really going to change on a day-to-day basis, but
I thought you said something, that's why I paused. I'm glad he said he was sorry. He didn't have to do that, obviously.
Stuff, but I'm saying for all the past times and the things that I've said, or things I might have said, or the things that I might have assumed, judged you for, made a higher, looked at you in a higher, put you on a higher standard than I would other people in some ways. I apologize for doing that because that was
apology
wrong.
accepted. And when you assume,
No.
you make an ass out of you and me.
Okay, yeah, that's just what I wanted to say to get that out of the way, but.
All right, very well.
And then I'll do that with her as well. But
oh my God.
Her it might not.
I can't wait for that. I'll be right back, okay? I'm back. Forest Temple, I like Forest Temple a lot, actually. One of my favorite dungeons. I kind of like Fire Temple, too. Water Temple being my least favorite. Fuck that temple, man. Alright, let's get back into it.
I don't know. My friend said that when he did that with his mother, he was expecting a lot of, a lot of, like, bullshit back, but she basically, like, you know, she acted completely, like, differently than he was expecting or whatever. Like, she, you know, she accepted the apology and stuff and didn't, like, try to defend her, defend her position or some bullshit like that, but, I mean, my friend was right. I didn't really think about it until we talked last night about some of that shit, and, because when I quit fucking the job at International Papers and I was lying to you guys, saying that I was fucking working, that
fucking 15 minutes, wow.
And I was lying to you guys, saying that I was fucking working. That was due to
her
fear. You know, that was like I wouldn't say like I felt like, you know, fear like, oh man, I'm fucking scared, but like the fear of the consequence of what I did, and I was like, I was afraid
knew ahead
of what.
time. Like,
oh yeah, I know. I wasn't exactly being subtle about it.
I didn't give a fuck.
But in my mind,
yeah, that was a wild story, man.
Thinking in the anxious way, thinking that, all right, so the way that she acted the last time when I got fired from fucking L'Oreal, the way she reacted.
Got fired? They can't fire you.
I was expecting to hear the same thing, if not worse, about quitting this fucking job. Because I was getting paid more. It was a closer place, you know, like everything technically in that sense looked better. So I was thinking she was going to act even worse. And I was thinking, all right, well, this guy being the one that he'll probably go on her side at the end of the day, if, you know, like if she said that you gotta leave. I was thinking like, well, he'll probably, you know, go on her side more than anything. So I was just like, well, I might have to fucking leave or whatever the fuck. That's what I was.
Get out.
That's what I was thinking. I might, you know, she might kick me out or some bullshit. That's what I was. That's what I was thinking. I was like, she's, you know, I might get kicked out of the house or some bullshit. So I was looking up stuff like, you know, what to do to move out of like to a different state.
I like the music to this area, so I want to bump it up a good bit. Is it playing? Can't tell. Give me a second here. Is it playing? I'm looking at OBS. Why is it so fucking low? Oh, it's playing the fucking battle music. God damn it. Let me get the fuck out of combat here. Oh, I'll pause, that's why. Okay. Fuck yeah. Music is badass. Let's see, yeah, combat music. I couldn't tell. I was like, what the fuck? It was so, like, low. I guess I'm losing my hearing. So, like, low on the sound spectrum or whatever that I wasn't hearing it. And I had it paused. Anyway, let's get back into it.
Or I was looking up stuff like, you know, what to do to move out of like to a different state or whatever the fuck to live on your own and shit. That's what I was looking up. Irrationally, because I didn't know how she was gonna react. But that's what I was thinking.
I also disappear on its own.
I don't blame you because I got the reaction. I told her I was having trouble at my job. You guys give me fucking letters. I go there fucking making stuff up. I've been there for over 10 years. They're making shit up, but they, and then I go in 6 o'clock in the morning and
I remember how to do these songs.
Kissel.
Excuse me.
Oh, this is important here. Oh, you're suspended.
Goddamn, sorry.
You're fired, actually.
Suspended animation.
Yeah. You want to wait for Joe? Yeah. What? Why would I want to wait for him? What? You want me to beat the shit out of him? I mean, they can't.
They can't fire you.
They can't fire.
Well, they did.
Yeah. Well, they can't do that.
But that was my logic. I was thinking that I might get kicked out of the house. So fucking so I was thinking well, yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking like you're gonna probably go on her side the way that she always acts. So I was just like maybe it won't work. So I'm like I might have to leave or some bullshit. So I was preparing for that. But then it's funny because when I did talk to her, just like with this forgiving shit, she acted like she was like cool with it or whatever. Like there was no problem. I was just like, wait a minute, why did you freak out so much with fucking L'Oreal? Supposedly her reason being that, because I had a car payment still, and L'Oreal was a good company because she worked there. She thought it was good, but that was supposedly her reasoning. But so she didn't act any way that I expected, and I did all that bullshit, thinking that I was gonna get fucking potentially kicked out of the house. Fucking what did I was trying to keep the lie up so much that I spent one night sleeping in my car trying to see if I could pretend like I'm working
Absolute
or whatever.
Fucking schizo.
And that's the reason that I even admitted it to you guys, is because I realized it wasn't gonna work. As I was like, wow, man, I can't even. It's so fucking cold in the fucking car. I was like,
yeah, but you had the heated seats, man.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to keep the car running for the whole night. So I had fucking 3 pairs of socks and a blanket and everything. I was like, it's still fucking cold. I was like, man, this is fucking bullshit. I'm like, you know what, fuck this. So I'm pretty sure that's the reason I decided to just say, by the way, yeah, I quit the fucking job.
You quit? What the fuck?
So that was my reasoning for hiding that. But my friend was completely right, is that what I was doing was like schizo, like fucking crazy shit, trying to stuff that wasn't even happening, trying to prepare for something that might happen or whatever the fuck. I was acting crazy, trying to prepare for something that wasn't gonna
I forgive you.
Yeah, well, that's the that was my example of clearly I was acting out of some kind of fear of a consequence.
Why isn't it working?
Thinking, oh man, me telling the truth or me saying, me being afraid of the consequence that she would have for me just being truthful or whatever the fuck. So I was being afraid of her in that way. Not afraid of her physically, but afraid of what I thought that she would cause me to have to, be homeless for fucking whatever or some dumb shit.
Get out.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was thinking that she would fucking react with or some bullshit. Because before then, she'd done that so many times where she would threaten me saying, you could get out. Maybe you should get out or whatever the fuck bullshit like that. She would always do that. And she still sometimes does that, but we don't really get in arguments that much anymore. But when that would happen, that would always come up, and I'm like, man, what the fuck? That's just a stupid threat to give somebody.
Did I reset the well?
Threat.
I think I did.
But yeah, I guess probably when she comes home, I'll do the same thing just to get it out of the way.
I don't want to be.
Okay, well, I doubt. I'm sure she'll be pretty much just accepting of it as you were, or whatever the fuck.
God, you never know.
But I don't know. I mean, the stuff, I didn't have any of this necessarily planned out how I was gonna say it, but with her, I'm like, honestly, like, hey, I don't like being around you. Like, it's
Oh, can you wait until I go to work?
Yeah. No, sorry, Lazy.
Jesus Christ.
This is it's gotta happen.
That's hilarious.
It's gotta happen eventually.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Nothing's gonna fucking happen, but she's the more important one to forgive, because she's the one that I'm get the most angry at. She's the one that causes me the most stress and shit. So
The cutscene. That's interesting.
She's the real one that I need to forgive.
So I had to stay. I had to stay standing on it because normally the cutscene plays, and you stay on top of it as the cutscene plays. So since I have cutscenes off, that's weird, man. Why would they make it like that? What the fuck? So it's actually you have to stay sitting on it. That's interesting.
Forgive.
Okay.
Or whatever, you know, whatever the term is, it really means forgive or get off of your.
I can't believe all the people she went. She was like a what would you call it? A target, like these people that fucking use like.
Oh yeah, well that's what. All of it stems back from her trauma with her mother, because she was looking for somebody. She was constantly looking for somebody that was like her mother that she could try to get their approval from, because she could never get it from her mother.
Never get it from her mother.
So she just looked for people that were similar to her mother. Which, what do you think the people were similar to? Ones that treated her like shit. The ones that treated her like she was garbage, that was the ones that were most similar to her mother. So she was desperately looking for somebody like that to fill some void that she couldn't fill in herself.
Yeah.
And she still has never gotten over that. Obviously, she still is doing that with people like Todd, trying to fill some void in in her family or whatever the fuck, thinking that she can get some kind of approval from them, but she never will.
Well, she like I probably would have never interact with Tina or Dawn because they don't respect us. They don't respect.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, they have.
I could have said things about their kids.
Those two have so many of their own fucking horse shit. I could probably even say that they probably have it worse in a lot of ways. Like they're both real fucked up.
Yeah.
And that's why Dawn is a fucking. An alcoholic. She's a fucking alcoholic.
She doesn't drink much.
All she does, she's acting exactly like her mother would. She's trying to get the love and approval of her kids, even though they probably really don't like her. Like clearly Anna Marie was didn't want to be involved with, from what I've heard. Clearly Anna Marie doesn't want to be involved with that family anymore. So she went to start, I guess, her own life, with what most people should do, disconnect from their immediate family and make their own family kind of shit. Alex, he's been obviously fucked up by Dawn and
Slatter's really easy to miss too.
Silvio, whatever, his father or whatever, in his own fucking ways. And Silvio, little Silvio, whatever, he's been fucked up in his own ways, but now he's just using her as a means to.
He's on vacation.
Yeah, he's just using her as he's just mooching off of her bullshit, and she is enabling that mooching because she thinks that her doing that is somehow, it's a parasitic on both sides, parasitic relationship.
Well, I realize how fucked up.
And Tina, she's like even more of a joke. But
I realize how fucked up Silvio was.
Oh yeah, I know. He was a fucking. All these doctors are fucking.
No, really.
But
I played Silvio basketball and he was getting on. You lost.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Go back out there and play him again.
What a dirtbag.
He was and Silvio was going, hey, fuck you, that fucking asshole.
Hey, well, just imagine behind closed doors.
Yeah, I'm saying, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? This is how you act with your kids? I don't know.
Yeah, well.
Play basketball is supposed to be fun. You know what I mean?
In reality, I guarantee that all three of the kids were probably glad when he died. In some way, they probably were relieved when he died or whatever the fuck.
As I said, I couldn't believe I never seen anybody do that. I don't know. Going to somebody's pizza parlor to tell
the skeleton graphic was flat.
And this is the person that Dawn decided to marry. So what does that say about Dawn and all that bullshit?
And then, what was he doing? He gave a speech at Todd's wedding. I was laughing because Dawn was near us.
Bob, what are you laughing about?
I couldn't stop laughing.
Is this funny
because
to you?
Because it's sort of like saying it to Dawn,
Yeah, I know. Thou shalt not.
That worked.
not adultery or something.
Witness.
Adultery. Thou shalt not be adulterous with thy husband or some fucking bullshit. But I mean, hey, and Tina, she's even worse. She's even worse. The fucking everything, which is so clear. The entire fucking thing.
Yeah, and I could have. You know, me and your mother were like close to Nicole and stuff like that. You know, when she was younger and stuff. She was always with me.
Goddamn, excuse me.
And then Tina, you know. She was with
Tina
that guy
Belcher.
with the boat. What the fuck? Lived on a boat. And
Bitch.
stuff like that. And like, then she
Really?
broke up, and then she wanted to get out of there from the family and moved.
Yeah, I know. She ran away from her.
Ran away from everybody.
Yep.
You know.
She ran away from her problems instead of solving them or.
And then when they started coming back, they came back and they started giving. I mean, Nicole wrote a letter like to the mother, and I'm saying, man, hey, you know what? Oh man, I would have told Nicole, hey, no, get the fuck out, never come here again.
Hey, well, it sounds.
That's how I felt.
It's clearly.
And I let them in our lives again, like because
clearly.
for her, for
Yeah,
your
I
mother.
know. Well, that's
like,
hey, that's another one of your failings is not cutting that
I
shit
said,
out.
no, if my brothers or sisters ever did that, I would say, hey, fuck you.
But that's clearly Nicole has to forgive Tina because Nicole is very been very traumatized by her fucking mother.
And she fucked up her own.
Oh yeah, her own kids and everything. You got 3 kids. Fuck yeah, Mike, Abigail, and
3 or 4, yeah, 3.
and Toby. Yeah, I think it's 3. Who knows? Maybe it's 4 now. Who fucking knows? But it's like that entire. It's the cycle of
And it's 3 different fathers. Is it 3
yeah.
different fathers?
Jesus fuck, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if Scott had Abigail and Toby or
No, Scott has
Toby.
Toby.
And Toby.
And then I don't
And
know.
he has a kid with another
yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
Goofy
Somebody
name.
else.
So he's
and
got yeah.
he's a fucking winner. I knew that. He was like a know-it-all
Oh
right
yeah,
away.
well that's the kind of people. It's the false masculinity that she was looking for. She was looking for these false bullshit.
Right away, I said, this guy, he does everything. He's great.
Just like the guy who's the bullshit MMA faggot that wasn't actually, whatever.
Oh yeah, another fucking yeah.
It's the false animus, they say, the false masculinity, the fake.
Yeah.
This is why she would find guys that have all these fucking bullshit, like probably tattoos and bullshit like that. That's exactly what she was looking for.
No, Abigail, she had with the Navy guy.
Oh, let me check something real quick. I'm back. Really sorry about that. I thought I smelled burning. It freaked me the fuck out because I usually don't. My wife is usually the one who smells like random shit just for no reason. And I thought I smelled like burning, but when I went to the kitchen it was like nothing, so I don't know what the fuck. But alright.
Oh, okay. Animus, they say, the false masculinity, the fake.
Yeah.
This is why she would find guys that have all these fucking bullshit, like probably tattoos and bullshit like that. That's exactly what she was looking for.
No, Abigail, she had with the Navy guy.
Oh, okay. And then Mike, wasn't Mike with the Navy guy?
No, Mike was with the karate guy.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah.
The Navy guy, he was about
Excuse me.
6'5" or something. The karate guy was about in the cold.
Okay, I need a key.
Okay. But like Tina,
Oh gosh.
My friend, he mentioned about, he actually called up his wife. His wife, Holly, he called up his wife not soon after he did the thing with his mother. He called up his mother and forgave her or whatever. He called up his wife because he realized, he was like, wait a minute, I got married to my wife, his wife Holly, and he moved out. So he went from Texas and then moved pretty suddenly to Louisiana to be with his wife to get married. Like, it was pretty sporadic thing. Like, he moved out there and then they got married like almost on the spot kind of shit. Because they'd been they'd been having like an online relationship from a MMO, you know, like a Final Fantasy MMO or some shit at the time, I think. Or maybe it was World of Warcraft, I forget, but whichever one. They were talking and stuff on this MMO for a while, and then they decided, you know, let's just fucking get married or whatever. So then he moved out to Louisiana with her, and then they got married. But then he realized when he did that, after he forgave his mother or whatever, he realized that he didn't do that to benefit her or because he was like really like loved her or whatever, his wife in that moment. He mostly did it, he realized, because he wanted to get away from his mother. He wanted to get away from his you know, his family or whatever, his mother and shit. So that was, at least that's what he said. He realized that. So he called up his wife and apologized to her and said, you know, I'm really sorry that I don't know what he said, but he said he apologized to her, basically saying we got married, and I got married to you under a false pretense to basically get away from her more than to get with you, kind of shit. And you know, she accepted his apology and everything. It's just he realized that his reason for doing that wasn't what he originally would think. Is that it was for other reasons. And I could say that's the other thing I was gonna say with her is that, and I could see that, like me, you know, I'm kind of OCD with like cleaning like the kitchen or whatever, to have it clean and stuff clean, and I think there's merit to that. But when I think about it, I think, at least he brought it up, and I was like, yeah, you're probably right. Is that I'm probably do that more so to be rebellious against her behavior, which is the opposite, which is like messy and dirty and shit, scattered and everything. So I'm like, out of for the wrong reasons, I'm like that. I'm doing it out of almost a resentment or whatever, or a rebellion or whatever the fuck you say. Even though I still want to do those things, I'd rather be
I literally have
dirty,
to circle around.
But it's potential that it's for the wrong reasons that it started or whatever the fuck. So that's a fair assessment, I would say. But yeah, that's all I wanted to tell you was.
But it's good things about bad things.
Yeah, well, there's always yin and yang. There's good and bad, but you know, you and her should have, probably should have forgave your parents, but that's too late now. But that's probably what most people really need to do, is to realize their traumas and then acknowledge them or whatever, instead of perpetuating the cycles. Because, I mean, everything is a fucking cycle. Like, when you were dying with your fucking, the allergy bullshit before I got you on the medication, I was legitimately thinking, I'm like, this fucking guy, he's gonna die the exact same way that his dad did, and I'm gonna be the same fucking way he was, just looking over him on the hospital bed and fucking being like, look how fucked up he is or whatever on the fucking watching you fucking cough to death or whatever the fuck happened. So I was just like, oh man, what the fuck? Just reliving the same cycles over and over, replaying the same cycles.
Freaks out. I mean, not freaks out, but this
And Ryan's the same shit.
This room is interesting with the free cam.
He's like kind of the opposite. Where me, I'm kind of like, mom bothers me. Like I don't like to interact with her. But Ryan, he's like kind of the opposite. Almost like he's always calling her. He's kind of like a little bit of a mama's boy in that way. Like he's the opposite. Even though he's clearly been traumatized in many ways. Like, there is no reason that a guy, a straight, whatever you want to say, a guy would be like, I want to get with a tranny. Like, there's no reason. And one could probably say the exact same thing about him going out to Minnesota all those years back.
Minnesota.
Is that he was trying to run away from what traumas here, or whatever the fuck you want to say, like from the family traumas that he experienced. He was trying to run away from that, and I think that's I could say that would be probably a fairly accurate assessment in a way, because like really logically, why would he have done what he did with like no plan, seemingly no plan? They were just like on a whim, on a dream, like, yeah, we're gonna go out, we're gonna make games, and then none of that fucking really happened. So but then after that, he decided, I'm just gonna keep staying out here or whatever. Not saying that that is wrong that he stayed out afterwards, but like I think he probably did it for the wrong reasons. He did it out of an attempt to get away from whatever, instead of like trying to actively be like, I want to go and live out on my own or whatever the fuck. That's just my opinion. I'm sure if I said something, he would probably agree with that to some extent, but at the same time, he'd probably be like, nah, I don't think mom and dad were that, I'm not saying you guys were bad parents. I think every parent is fucked up. Like, every family and every parent is fucked up in some way. It's just some more than others, and some are more subtle than others as well. Just because it seems good on the outside doesn't necessarily mean it is. What would you say?
You showed up now.
All green pastures.
See, I'm not sure what the fuck's the deal with that.
Pastures or whatever the fuck. It's not all rainbows and fucking what's the fucking term? Sunshine. It's not all rainbows and sunshine. Like your family, people would say on the outside, oh man, they're the Oliveris. They're so happy and everything, a big family, great family. But then you look at it deeper, and it's like, no, there's a lot of trauma and power bullshit here, and matriarchy bullshit and a lot of crap like that.
Go to school.
Yeah, fucking that bullshit with the obsession with the academic attendance or whatever the fuck. That kind of crap. You've been traumatized by that.
I had no idea that would happen.
Mr. Bustin, come.
Well, we're going.
Wait, don't worry.
We're going. We'll get you there.
I remember. Oh, I fucking fell. It was icy out. Oh shit! I fell when I got the air knocked out of me.
Now, is this you were trying to make an excuse to not go to school, or
no, I was trying to get into the car.
Oh.
And it was real fucking icy out. That's why.
And what happened after that? Did you still go to school?
Yep. Shit. Attendance was very, very good.
That's like I said. That was one good thing about Mom, is that she didn't like school.
Yeah.
So she was all right with me fucking taking off whenever. That's what I think almost every year I got a note about that saying your son has gone over the limit. If he goes anymore, he's gonna have to make up some fucking days or whatever. But nothing ever happened with that. I just remember the one time I had to go to fucking summer school. I remember that fucking bullshit.
I had to go to some too.
That fucking... I don't remember why, but I did, and it fucking sucked.
I was in a play, and I was the king.
I don't think we had any of that shit, thankfully, but it was...
For real?
I wanted to be that.
I've only done summer school in the 3rd grade, I think.
Learning basic shit that we already knew. I was like, man, what a fucking waste of time. It was like a daycare bullshit. I was like, ugh.
I was like a lousy reader, like I'm very slow reading. Like I'd rather watch a movie. Fuck me.
Yeah, you're a cable guy.
The
so,
Great
yeah.
Gatsby.
The cable guy.
Well, that book sucked anyway,
Really?
but I don't see why people thought it's one of those pushed novels that isn't actually that great. It's not Milk or whatever you want to say. The
like, why am I reading this? But then they're telling us all these things that.
I think I've read The Great Gatsby.
Oh well, if you watch Ghostbusters, that was I think that was what there was a Sumerian shape-shifting god was the main antagonist or some bullshit like that.
What,
No, it was I don't know what was it Gozer or no, that was one of the stupid things I think whatever the fucking main villainous thing Ghost was or whatever the fuck was like a shape-shifting thing or some bullshit, I don't know. That fucking movie was something else, but it was stupid. But well, I want to make probably my food before she gets home. Do you? Oh wait, are you gonna eat soon or what?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
If you eat soon, maybe
I'll be going out either to pick up money or to expend money.
Or get tissues to. Yeah, we didn't win.
You can't win every time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, you could lose all the time.
It's possible.
Yeah.
No, I'll eat probably.
Yeah, well, you mean you obviously have what you want, but I'd say I guess just have the fucking stupid pizza or whatever.
It's not stupid, man. It's mixed mushrooms and stuff. Like that.
Yeah, right. But for right now, do you need anything though?
No.
All right.
And I forgive you.
Yeah, I forgive you too, and yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm sorry as well.
Father's always the easiest.
I forgive you, and I'm sorry. Yeah. Yep. Can you pause that? Can you pause that? So my friend online, he wanted to, or he said he did this when, with his mother or whatever, that he had to, talk to his mother or some shit when he was, something about when she was gonna
I'm getting
die
nervous
or
just
some
fucking
shit.
sitting here, goddamn.
Or, I don't know, she was gonna have a surgery, and he was like, he wasn't sure if she was gonna die or some bullshit like that, but, he felt like he needed to do something like talk to her and say like he forgave her or some shit for his what do you call it, for all the stuff that he had dealt with her and all that shit throughout his life and stuff, and
Okay, we're good.
he said that
Got all the
after he did it, he
scatolas.
felt a lot better or some shit like that. So I was like, all right, I
All
guess
right,
I
let
gotta
me
do that with
let
you
me
and
do
Deb.
this boss, and then I'll get back into it. That way I won't be distracted. See, I always fuck this boss up. I have to look around first, and then try to leave. Yeah, it's an easy boss, but you know. Oh my god, it's the guy. It's his AI, what's it called? His digital, his digital twin. Alright. What you giggling about? The fuck? Oh, I've never seen him do that. The fuck? Seriously. Come on, dude. Whoops. That was weird. The epic priest on his stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I like that stuff. Oh, it really does look like that. Wow. Uh-huh. Whoops. Come on, man. Doing so well. Jesus Christ. Alright. We got a priest-staff. I had a staff that kind of looked like that in my transmog collection, or whatever it's called. Bro, using the benediction of from Vanilla WoW, yeah. Phantom Twin. Getting banished to heck. Send him to the gay zone. Wow. Oh, it's gonna. No, I think I kept the cutscene on. At least I should have. Yeah. We're back in his goon chamber. Oh, look how cute she is. Look how small she is. Goddamn. The lolly sage. Yeah. She's a cutie. I want to give her a big old hug. Fucking friend zoned. Friend zoned by the lolly sage. I always forget about this part. It's kind of forgettable. Oh, this is shit from, Oracle of Seasons? I think. Thanks a lot! Whoa, man. Imagine being gaslit for, like, the first 7 years of your life. Well, the first 9 years of your life being gaslit into thinking you're this, like, forest child. She gave up her son. She just made a TikTok video about, I just gave my son up for adoption. I don't like being a mom. Yeah, sure. She died, of course. That's the cover story. Look how big he is, jeez. Chunky guy. Chunky boy. Thanks a lot. Alright. Grew up in the hood, but with white skin. pretty
Dad,
much.
and I did that with Dad
The
earlier.
albino.
I just told him, I was like, Dad, for whatever shit when I was younger and stuff, that you probably traumatized me in some way with with whatever that he did or didn't do by not doing stuff that maybe he should have done when in certain situations. And we just had a conversation, but I do the same with you, I guess, and just say, I forgive you for whatever stuff that you might have had an effect on me as a kid or some shit or whatever, anything that happened as a kid that I might have been traumatized by in some way, like being brought to
How short they are,
situations
goddamn.
that I shouldn't have been in, like being brought to your family's house with people that are dysfunctional, or places that are dysfunctional, or places I didn't want to go to, or whatever the fuck, any of that shit. I'm just saying that I forgive you for any of that crap, and I also apologize for judging you about any of that stuff, because you were traumatized just as much as I was, and Dad was traumatized just as much as I was, and his parents were traumatized, just about everything. Just that your parents were just as traumatized as you were, and then I was just almost as traumatized in the same ways as you were. So your parents passed their trauma onto you, and you passed your trauma onto me and to Ryan or whatever, and Dad passed his trauma onto me and to Ryan, and his parents passed their trauma onto him.
The world goes round. I don't want to tell you.
All right, well, I'm just telling you that me and to Ryan, and his parents passed their trauma onto him.
This is what the world goes round. I don't want to tell you.
All right, well, I'm just telling you that I forgive you for any of that bullshit, and I apologize for all the judgments that I've made against you or whatever based on stuff like that, because I realize that you are a product of the same shit that I was and that your parents were and all that stuff. It's just a cycle of bullshit or whatever, and if people don't choose to break the cycle, then they'll just keep reliving the same fucking horse shit that their parents went through, and then they'll be living, their parents will be possessing them, metaphorically and literally possessing them. They'll become like their parents or whatever the fuck, and then the cycle just continues of fucked up shit and misery, whatever you want to say. So, and I'm not doing this out of trying to help you or even Dad or anything like that. This is mostly for myself. I'm just telling you that, as I said, is that I forgive you for any of that crap, and like I said, I apologize for judging you, and because I shouldn't judge you and hold you or Dad to a higher standard than I would other people or some bullshit, expecting you to know how to do things and what not to do or whatever, or how to get over your traumas and stuff that you went through as a kid. I shouldn't expect everybody that is supposedly human to have to know how to do that. So I'm just saying, like I said, I forgive you for that shit, and I apologize for judging you and all that stuff. And I don't want to be living out trauma that you lived out and then your parents lived out, and I don't want that trauma to continue throughout my life, and be angry at you for whatever stuff that you've done or what you do or how you act or whatever the fuck, because any of that stuff is not, it's not your fault at the end of the day. It's not my fault, it's not your parents' fault, it's just how this place works. So, and I'm not saying me doing this is going to change anything, on a daily basis. It's probably going to be the same crap as usual, in all honesty, but I'm just I understand better, and I'm sorry, and I apologize for any of the shit that I've judged you for, and I've held against you, and whatever bullshit. So, I'm just telling you that, so.
I'm sorry too.
You're not saying, you don't have to say anything.
I said mean things too, but
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying you don't have to say anything. I'm just saying this for myself, and
yeah, that's fine.
and that's it. You know, I forgive you for whatever shit.
Cleanse your soul now?
I don't know. That's hey, this is what he said that he did, and I'm like, hey, well, I guess you know if he felt like it helped him a lot, then I'm like, oh, I might as well do the same if I have my friend online or whatever. He had to do the same. Felt like he needed to do the same shit, similar shit with his mother because I don't know. He had a feeling that she wasn't gonna be around for that long, so he was like he had to. I'm saying that to you, but he's saying he didn't have the luxury of being able to say it to her face because she was, I don't know, at a hospital getting a surgery for some bullshit in a different state or some shit. So he had to call her up and tell her this crap, and he was like all nervous and stuff because he didn't know why he was. Well, I mean, he did know why he was nervous, but he didn't know consciously why he was nervous talking to her about this shit. Oh yeah, I don't know, cause yeah, I know. Well, because I know that he felt a lot of resentment to his mother, because she raised him as a fucked up single mother or whatever. You know, his dad died when he was like 3 in front of him.
What's she supposed to do?
Oh, what's she supposed to do? I don't know.
Not be an alcoholic.
Not treat him like a piece of a welfare ticket or whatever the fuck. Instead, treat him like a human being. But whatever. At the end of the day, whatever.
It's like a.
No, he's not living with her now.
Oops.
But before he was
It's amazing how she turns into like the female defense force. You know what I mean?
living with her years ago.
That's a
but
crazy download.
Now he's married and has his own wife and kids and shit. And
The mother
in a
defense
different
force over here.
But he felt like he had to do that, and he said it was a big weight lifted off of his conscience or spirit or whatever the fuck after he did that, I guess. And I was just like, well, if I have the opportunity to say it to the people to their face, why don't I just fucking do it now instead of why don't I just do it now and instead of waiting for fucking whatever happens. I don't fucking know, because
Whatever.
oh yeah, I'm not saying.
We have bad days and good days,
Oh, yeah,
Oops.
I think you and I like.
because there's things that
Turn that back on.
well, I don't like to argue, but there's things.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay.
there's things that
That's
I
fine.
do that I realize that I probably only do as a rebellion against you more than anything. Like me being OCD with certain things, like being cleaning stuff.
And what she's supposed to do? Be a better mother? Maybe? No shit. What the fuck?
Sometimes it's probably more not so much because I want
How small.
that necessarily, but
She's cute.
because you're so messy that I want to do the opposite. So I'm like, but that's not a good reason to want to do those things because I'm doing it in a resentful way
I'm so
almost.
fucking messy.
Oh come on, you don't think that you're messy?
So what? I'm cooking.
Yeah, don't
Okay,
argue.
I'm saying you don't think that you're messy, but
you have
either.
you have a problem then. OCD, whatever the fuck it is.
Hey, well, I just told you that I'm doing it
That's
probably out
amazing.
of resentment for you more than doing it just because I want to do it. So that's not a good reason to do that. But I'm saying I shouldn't be resenting you or whatever the hell subconsciously. I'm just saying you don't have to say anything. I'm just
I'll clean it up, okay?
okay. I'm just saying you don't have to.
Get right on it, Jack.
I'm saying you don't have to say anything. I'm just getting this out there that yeah, I don't know. You don't have to forgive me or whatever the fuck.
What?
You don't have to accept whatever I said, an apology or whatever the fuck.
I don't know what to say. Yeah, I accept your pie. I don't,
I am. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
That,
What did Daddy say? Sorry.
I don't know. He said similar stuff. He's like, yeah, I accept your apology, your forgiveness, or whatever the hell, and and he said he apologizes back. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just saying that.
I said I was sorry.
Oh yeah, you don't have to say anything. I'm just saying that I forgive you for whatever, and I forgive you for whatever, And I apologize for judging you and all that bullshit and holding stuff against you and being resentful towards you in ways. And I hope that this sort of stuff doesn't become something that, you know, that stays with me my entire life, even after you guys are gone. That's why I want to do this and just say that, you know, keep the slate clean. That, you know, I'm not gonna perpetuate any bullshit traumas throughout my my life. Continue my life personally, at least. And you know, if it helps you, that's if it helps you some way, then that's good. But I don't know, you know. No, that's not what I'm saying. Is that I'm just saying that we have our differences and we don't get along all the time. But
I agree with that, yeah.
okay, well, I'm just saying, all I'm saying is that I apologize for judging you, okay? And I forgive you, okay? That's what I'm saying, all right?
Forgive me for.
I forgive you for my childhood.
She knows exactly what she did, man.
For my childhood, when stuff.
I thought he was a pretty good mother.
Hey, well.
Yeah, you didn't die.
There was a lot of things that you did that would be considered pretty traumatic in a lot of ways to a lot of kids. Like I said at the beginning, I guess you weren't really listening, is that you brought me into situations that most people wouldn't bring their kids into. If they want to be responsible parents, they would say, I probably shouldn't bring my two sons, my two young sons, to my dysfunctional family's house and expose them to that dysfunction.
Where? Mimi's house?
Yes, Mimi's house. That, your family in general, your alcoholic brothers and sisters and all that crap, exposing us to that people. That most people, if you went to a therapist, they would probably say, yeah, that's probably not a very good thing to expose your kids to. Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so there's one thing.
I don't know.
Hey, I'm just telling you that these are things that happened. And I forgive you for that. And I'm not judging you for that. And then, you know, whatever other stuff. Me.
I don't want to go. Speak up.
I did. But I can't, as a child,
Missing the point entirely, man. That's crazy.
Do you understand that?
Yeah, I get
it's to be
it.
expected.
Yeah, I can't say no when I'm a child, right? I have no, you have, well, at the end of the day, a child doesn't have any power, right? The child can say only no as much as the parent is willing to say, well, you're going anyway, right? Okay, yeah, so as a child, I don't really have a choice. So, and maybe when I got older, I could say that, but when I was younger, I didn't really have a choice. So, okay, but like I said, it doesn't really matter. I forgive you for any of that crap, and I apologize for judging you. Okay? That's all I wanted to say, all right? Okay. All right, thank you.
Yeah, you're not going to get anything deep out of her.
I didn't say it was going to change anything. I'm just saying that I was doing this.
Whatever. I mean, I stay out of your way. You stay out, you know.
I'm not saying we have to change anything. I'm just saying this is all I'm doing right now in this moment to make amends for myself more than anything, okay? All right, yeah. Thank you for your time. Do you need anything? Do you need
Christ,
anything?
man.
Okay, thank you.
Good lord, man. That was super interesting. But, I mean, like I said in DMs, like, talking in tongues, like, she's not going to understand us. She doesn't even understand what you're trying to do, so. Talking to a brick wall. You may as well apologize to a brick wall. Anyway, man, I don't know how you haven't said anything yet about how you feel after that. Obviously, I don't. Maybe you felt nothing, and that's fine too, actually. So, but I think it is important that you did that. So, just I don't know if you regret it. Like, how do you feel about it? But I do think it was very good that you and your father have an understanding. You know, like I said, it's easier to do it with the father than it is with the mother, because they'll start scapegoating, they'll start blaming, they'll get defensive. Like I said, she turned into the mother defense force right, or like immediately. Good lord, so that's pathetic to me. Super mother defense force. I think I feel better after the conversation with my dad. Yeah, I figured that's what happened. Um, it's hard to get anything out of the parent, out of the female parent that you came out of her her birth canal, and she did her job beautifully, I guess. That's all that's required of mothers, to be honest. And she did it. Let's see, with my mom, it was kind of a waste of effort, as you said, with the immediate defensiveness. Yeah, that's why I was like, just don't argue with her. Stop. But it is what it is, right? Hindsight's 2020. But I don't know, man. It's kind of speechless. Only because I've talked about this so much already. The the most eye-opening thing to me was her immediate like defensiveness when it came to my mom. Like, what was she supposed to do? It's like, you can't... What? Like, 1,001 things a single mother can do to destroy a child, you know? Not be a piece of shit? Not be an alcoholic? I mean, come on, man. What the fuck? It's just wild, man. Well, I'm glad you did it. Nevertheless, obviously, I'm a big advocate for it. You're not going to experience what I experienced, obviously. Probably because, more than likely, you've had a lot of time to think about these kind of things already. Almost like objectively. Alright, let's see, female hive mind on full butt display. Yeah, dude, that's... There's like... People don't believe me when I say that women do this, right? That mothers do this with each other. She just immediate super mother defense force going on. It's like, holy fuck. Fiber optics download speed. No kidding, man. That is super download. Just that's dude, really, truly, that's a lifetime of feminist bullshit. And not even really feminist bullshit, because I'm pretty sure they were like that before that. That's just the nature, you know, their nature. Anyway, I'll go over. Feel free to get something off your chest if you want. I'm reading, obviously, pertaining to that, and I know there's like a 40-second delay. Anyway, yeah, I'm glad you did that, especially with your father. But like, you be free, right? As crazy as your mother is, the point is that you be a free man, but you probably felt it more with your dad, you know? You probably have a lot of empathy for that now. And really, I'm not saying how you should feel, obviously, right? But have some empathy for her too. I'm pretty sure you do. That she's so much of like a broken person, right? That she can't even see the damage she's caused. Like, that's brutal, man. That's heartbreaking. Like, this is just, like a damaged child in a grown-up body, you know? And we're all like that. Like, your dad's like that, you're like that, I'm like that. Just damaged children expected to be in adult bodies, just like Link, right? I'm playing fucking Zelda. Link still has the mind of a child, even when that's the metaphor, dude. Like, fucking Ocarina of Time, truly one of the best games to just have that out in the open, and people don't even fucking think about it because they're fucking fucked in the head. But I do think it was worth doing. But I didn't feel much better. I didn't feel much after talking with my mom there. Yeah, man, I get you. It was a good conversation with my dad, at least. Her whole family is a tragedy. Yep. That just seems to be the case. It's I don't know, man. I can't get over this this idea of a child in an adult body now, where, you know, this fucking game, out of all things, kind of shows that, you know? I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Got a group of cans over here. I was nervous for you when you started talking to your mom. I was like, shit, my heart rate's starting to go up. God damn. Did you get were you nervous, were you nervous before, like, right as you were about to talk to her or anything? And see, wonder what the gooks feel. Wonder what the gooks feel about any of this stuff. Probably just as more repressed on all of it. Yeah, they are, but they can't help but like they're like the trauma and the metaphors and the mythology comes out, like springs up through their media. It springs up through their video games and their art. Like they can't help it. Like that's human. That's like human existence. You know, they can't wiggle around it. Like I've said, especially these feminist liberal types in the arts and all this bullshit. They try to wiggle around these issues about fatherhood, the anima and the animus, and the masculinity and the femininity. They're trying to blend it together, and they can't do it right because it's going to come about no matter what. 75% rate divorce, I think it was, for lesbian couples in the United States. I mean, that's abysmal, man. Honestly, I didn't honestly feel that nervous. I just wanted to get it over with instead of having to think about it for more days. Yeah, I got you, man. Just let it go. Just let it go from now on. Like I said, you be free. You let her. She's gonna suffer in her hell, you know, and she loves it there. She loves sitting in her little. She loves sitting on her bed of spikes. I've been way more sweaty. I've been way more sweaty feeling having some dumb arguments with her before. Just so defensive, man. That would drive me nuts. She needs to be smacked around like a small child. Yeah, what is this? Oh, okay. This is across a few days in. Okay, cool. Sorry for eating on stream. I know it's kind of cringe. I'm eating. Oh, yeah. I just realized I'm eating frogs. Isn't that fun? Let's see, yeah, she's on an immediate defensive mode with everything. I don't care about the chewing noises myself. Okay, well, good. I can't stand that shit when I watch other people. But that's just me. But I've been muting it, or trying to mute it when I do. Nobody likes the peach, because they're peach flavored. They're peach flavored frogs. I don't know what the metaphysics is of that, but I'm pretty sure something will crop up about peaches or some bullshit. Or peaches and frogs, or some other fruit. Some other strawberry and frogs, or some other nonsense is gonna start appearing in my periphery. Because that's just the way the reality functions. There's nothing original. The reality can't do anything original. At the risk of sounding like a bitch, I was like, how do I do it? How do I put it? Like, not wanting to cry? That's not really the right word. Or the right, you know, whatever. Like happy that you and your father were having this conversation, you know? Did you watch that video where I was experimenting with those cookies a year back? Wonder if the chewing bothered you in that. Maybe not, because I know you, so... When it's assholes like DSP or, you know, shit like that, I think it just depends on the person more than anything.
There's a wage you make me.
You said over a year ago,
doesn't
huh?
actually have a job or some shit, or
It's got to be before your Chrono Trigger videos. I would assume. See, oh, I gotta finish that. So your Chrono Trigger videos are 10 months ago. I gotta finish that also. I'm not gonna sit here and look for it. I was just kind of curious about your cooking.
and then
Was just the thumbnail. That must have been those lemon squares or whatever. Oh, no, that's the quiche or baklava or some bullshit. This is back when... Okay, this is back when Kristoff was acting like a baby. Kind of want to rewatch that, the women and dogs observation. Yeah, baklava, that's what I thought. Oh well, that don't matter.
Decided to work, they get structure.
And
Well, he doesn't want to get paid.
so, oh wait, so he's actually working in an office, kind
Yeah.
of, but he's just not getting paid or something.
Yeah.
All right.
And Jerry just, Cream was making breakfast. And Jerry woke up and he said, "What's going on?" "I'm making breakfast." And he says, Jerry says, "Shit, how long have I been sleeping?"
Oh yeah. But yeah, how was work?
28.
28, what?
Did you get out regular time or early?
No, regular
Whoops.
time.
The cutscene usually plays.
28.
Did you have returns?
Yeah, people had returns. I don't deal with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah, that's your story.
But yeah, it was pretty boring.
Oh yeah, let me go this
Oh, yeah.
way.
And it's
Kind of had them. I kind of had this room in my head already.
Wednesday is the lowest day.
What is it? Wednesday?
Wednesday usually loves.
My notes stuff got mixed up. There we go.
On the time of month.
Yeah.
Oh, 28,000 cases. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
today is Wednesday. Yeah, today's
Nice.
Wednesday. She went to the dentist yesterday. I don't know how that went. I didn't even ask her. I know she was complaining about what's her face, Sam or something.
I think I'm on the top left.
I didn't say anything else.
Yeah, I am.
She's like, I don't care what fucking drama she's dealing with work. It's always some stupid
I swear.
shit. How was your lunch?
Actually, let me do this first.
Yeah, it was good. Same thing. Ate half the sandwich in the beginning and part of the dessert. Then the other part of the sandwich and the rest of the dessert.
The ham's still, I guess, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only two. So today and tomorrow, I'll just give you the last two big slices that are left.
Alright.
And I made pulled pork stuff with the other ham that I had in the slow cooker yesterday. I'll use that for next week, and if you want to have that for dinner this week or whatever, this weekend or whatever. But
Yeah, the music's cool here too, but I'm gonna
what was I gonna say?
let's bump this up. There we go.
Shit. What was I gonna say?
I like the Arabian chants a little bit better than the
I guess
what they changed it to, what they censored it with.
Harder than the first one that I made, but
Yeah, tastes good.
The Muslim chants.
yeah, it's chewy.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, fuck.
The Ship of Harkanian version has the censored,
Oh yeah, was
censored
it,
music.
Was it hot out? Did your AC work in your car or whatever? You said something that it
Yeah, my
wasn't.
AC did work. As a matter of fact, Jose said something. Yeah,
That his
Jose?
AC doesn't work.
yeah. I said that's funny that you said that because one day my AC didn't work, wouldn't click on, but then now it's been working.
Yeah.
But I said, yeah, you probably because he says he's a mechanic because he wanted to check it out and stuff. I go, man, you can do it yourself, I think. I mean, maybe you just need Freon.
Yeah, if that's the only thing, but also, I don't know if he's got a newer. What does he have? A car or a truck?
This car's like, looks sort of like my car.
Is it a Honda?
No, it's not a Honda. What the fuck was it?
It's not a Toyota.
Where's
Is
the
it?
trigger?
Probably not.
No. Yeah, next time
Does it look newer or older?
I think it's a little newer than mine. Maybe a year.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who knows? Well, I mean, if it's still that old, then maybe you probably wouldn't have an issue doing the job yourself if you're just gonna put Freon in it or whatever. But who knows with the newer cars how fucked up they have it set up or whatever. They might have. I mean, even yours, I think the high side and the low side aren't in the best places to get your hands to.
Stupid looking thing.
Shit for the AC shit.
Didn't we do something with my car?
Well, you probably filled it up at least once.
I hate the way the Gorons look.
With Freon or some shit. But I think you used just one of those cans that have the black cans that had the meter on it and all that bullshit. But we didn't do any other work to your AC system or anything besides that. Yeah, the air conditioning in the house seems to be working. She had it set. I mean, you do notice the difference. Like, it's way cooler, obviously, downstairs than it is upstairs. Like her, she might be comfortable downstairs, but then upstairs, the heat rises. And I didn't think about that until that guy when the guy came for the AC, he mentioned something about, you guys have ceiling fans. And we're like, nope. And I was like, yeah, we don't. We don't have fucking. We have probably the worst design for certain things, like.
We used to have a ceiling fan, in the kitchen.
Yeah, but that was it. Never had any ceiling fans in here. Did they have a chandelier on where the bed is right now, or some fucking bullshit, or was that
No.
They didn't even have a light there.
No.
Huh.
I mean, not when we were here.
Why'd I have that there?
I would imagine.
Slam my hand into.
Yeah, they have to have.
I'll slam my hand into my desk again.
In the attic.
It's doing its job.
Have, that stupid fire alarm. That one's connected to the. So they definitely have wires in the attic ceiling or whatever. But yeah, fucking. We never had ceiling fans, which I guess are pretty good for making rooms warmer and cooler. You know what I mean? Because I don't know, they help circulate the hot air down or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I was actually. This is the first time I didn't go.
Groupies I don't need.
I didn't bring my sweatshirt in.
That's too bright.
I just went in with my shirt into the warehouse. I said, should I do that? He said, yeah, it's pretty hot out.
It's not even.
They had the air conditioning going, so
yeah, so you felt cold. Yeah, cold. No, you.
And they have the big fans. They got big.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean.
Whoops. Fucking hell.
Big ass fans.
Oh well.
It's company. The company.
Oh, where am I?
Fans. Yeah. Well, I'd imagine you get good business for that with all the warehouses around. Yeah, but we. And oh yeah, that was the other thing you mentioned. That I guess that's a poor design for air conditioning is having the air outlets on the floor because it's better if you have it on the top towards the ceiling because it helps the air because the cool air I guess will push down the hot air, some fucking shit like that.
It was done here, I think.
But yeah, I mean.
I think. No, I need to go in that
bigger
hole.
house to have the fucking air
vents.
vents.
When you want the heat.
Yeah, then it's not as good, but
I'd rather have
because it seems like we have more cold than hot throughout the year, especially now. It seems we're having cold and then hot. I mean, it wasn't like even temperature-wise the hottest, but it was pretty humid yesterday. It felt humid. I know that.
You didn't have to talk to these dudes.
Well, definitely.
I don't even know.
It definitely seems like that. It was pretty humid, and I think it's still pretty humid. But who knows how long that'll last? I don't know. It'll be back to freezing temperatures again.
It's gonna get cooler Friday,
then hot again.
Not in. 50s and even
I mean, I guess the AC is working. The only thing I was concerned about was just that in the back, the condenser fan would actually turn on, because that was the issue last time, is that the capacitor was bad, so the fan wouldn't spin. But I mean, it seems to be working. I'm sure it could probably get cooler than it is, faster, but I think that would be the evaporator inside the house, and I don't even want to fuck with that bullshit. Just let it do what it does. Heard actually, we don't have the best fans, but I don't know. I think it's. I can imagine that, because other countries, they don't even really fucking have central air conditioning and shit, or central air and stuff. It's so uncommon, so they have to have ways to deal with like heat in other ways. But from what I've watched some videos, apparently one of the better ways, at least to get circulation in the house, is to have the window open and not to blow the fan towards you, but to blow the air out the window or whatever. So I guess the best thing is to like have the hot air pushed down and then out the window, and then that causes like a vacuum effect almost for other parts or some shit. Like it causes the air to go through, but something like that. But yeah, we don't even have fucking ceiling fans and shit, so I don't think it would work that effectively, unfortunately. I mean, our house, I like this house, but some of the design is pretty fucking
rabbit ears.
Stupid. Some of the bullshit.
Make it hard to react.
You can obviously see it with a lot of the original plumbing and shit was fucking pretty crappy, I guess. So it was like.
Well, they actually, they actually have a ban on the Amish, the way they build it. Like, legally, you can't build it.
Yeah, well, but that's they want your house to be as shitty as possible. Were you watching? I think you were
really
watching that video, and I think you were, with me or whatever part of it with new construction. All the houses are like really fucked up, like the structurally and like all just half-assed everything.
Forgot about that.
Paid $1 million, $2 million for a house, and like all the shit's fucked up and slapped together.
Shitty. Well, that's what I mean. Nobody judges giant companies.
I mean, why would you at the same time? Because even if you think about it, like in so many of these cases, those places probably never be in. It is like whatever that stupid Chinese ghost city crap. Like, I don't know where the fuck are you seeing people? Apparently, Vinny. I was talking to Vinny before. He mentioned that they might be building an assisted living building where that shit is, and I'm like. I mean, I guess that makes sense because there's so many doctors' areas on Cranberry, or doctors' offices on Cranberry. So I'm like,
hope it's not one of those data centers.
Yeah, I think it would be bigger than that, so I don't think so. But I'm just thinking another fucking. Don't they have so many fucking assisted living areas?
They brought back those things from Breath of the Wild.
This is Boomer Central, man. Jeez. I guess Gen X are getting pretty old too, so Boomers and Gen X fucking assisted living. I'm like, what the fuck?
Boomer, fucking Gen X already looking like boomers.
It's right there.
Can I come home yet?
No. This is your home. But yeah, I was downstairs and I saw Vinny. He was doing.
You don't really need the fire tunic for this dungeon either.
Yard or whatever with his. He was doing the lawn mowing on the front yard, and
What does he have? His electric?
He's got the electric one. Some pretty big blue electric one, I think.
The wire?
No.
See, to get ahead of myself? No, I didn't.
Battery operated?
Yeah, at least I'm pretty sure it was bad, because I'm pretty sure they're a little bit
the
loud.
Wire, it's pain in the ass.
Nah, it wasn't with the wire. It was pretty sure it was a battery-powered one. I mean, if it was gasoline, it was a pretty quiet gasoline one.
Well, that's why I didn't do the. At first I wanted to see if my lawnmower works, and then I don't know. I ain't no professional. And he might not like
here.
how my grass, my lawnmower cuts the grass. I don't know. It doesn't do it as nice as his. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know, but he did the front yard for us.
Cool.
And I thanked him. I told him I would make him or I asked, I first asked him, I'm like, so what? So is Sue the one who likes sweet stuff, or do you like sweet stuff? He said mostly Sue, and I was like, all right, well, what does she like?
Sweet.
She said, I guess he said she liked the snickerdoodles I made the one time. I said, yeah, I'll make you guys a batch of cookies or whatever, as a, because, but he said they won't be there this weekend or like for a few days because they're going on vacation, I guess, to Bahamas for like 3 or 4 days or something.
How about Mike?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't think Mike's going anywhere.
Don't they have cats? Somebody's gotta watch.
Oh, them?
I don't know. I haven't seen the cat.
I think they do.
They used to.
Maybe they leave him with like their granddaughter, maybe, or something like that. Maybe they leave him with somebody. I don't know. I didn't really think about it.
Michael,
Yeah, Mike will take care of it. Yeah.
Oh shit, the cats are dead.
Yeah. Oh, he's good at killing animals, but besides, I mean, that fucking dog is living forever. What the fuck? I'm kind of like, it's kind of a good thing that it is, because I have a feeling these fuckers, they'll get another dog and it'll probably be more fucking yappy and annoying. I feel bad for any animal that has to live with that faggot. But yeah, so I guess Vinny and Sue are going for the weekend at least to the Bahamas. But yeah, I told them, I was like, yeah, I'll make you guys a batch of cookies or whatever. Oh yeah, we talked about, I asked him, I was just like, hey man, did you used to see rabbits and stuff? And he says, I haven't seen one in a long time. And I'm like, yeah, I think they fucking went extinct or some shit around here. Like, no more rabbits. He said, I was too young for it. He said he remembers seeing frogs around or something. Like, he hadn't seen a frog. And I was like, you know what? I seen one frog or a toad, like a really small frog, when I was at International Papers at one time. It's probably dead. It probably got sucked up by the baler vacuum little thing. But that was the only time I'd seen one frog in person here. And I'm like, yeah, maybe in Jersey, did they used to have frogs fucking a lot? I don't know.
I don't know. I used to go frog catching in Staten Island.
Yeah, but not in Jersey. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen many frogs myself either. But yeah, he said
let me make my way back up there.
He's noticed no rabbits around. I mentioned the thing with the foxes. We hear the foxes having sex or whatever, fucking making loud. It really does sound like a kid. It's like screaming or something when they're fucking. Oh! Oh! I was like, what the fuck is that noise? But I haven't heard them in a while, and I was telling him, I'm like, I think a lot of the foxes were coming around here is they're getting dislocated from all the shit, the high school, that new football field, and he mentioned, I guess they did more deforestation for that fucking whatever that thing is gonna be, that assisted living thing, if that's what it's gonna be on the corner. So I guess they cut more shit down for that. So I'm like, yeah, that's probably where the fucking foxes were coming from, but now I don't really see them, so a lot of them probably died.
Probably killed.
And what else was there?
Displacing the foxes.
Oh yeah, I know. That was when, I don't know if that was the guy, the farmer or whatever, or what. I know I'm pretty sure they don't really take care of that much. Maybe they do it just to keep it legally maintainable, to keep it considered like farmland or whatever, but I don't really think that they do much with that farmland anymore. I don't know if they did much farming at all. All I know is that they sold vegetables, and I don't know if they actually grew a lot of those themselves, or if they just sold the shit.
They don't want anybody eating more. People eating meat.
No, I'm missing some chests here.
Well, you're all gonna be vegetarians and vegans, or bug eaters.
Yeah, I did everything here.
Yeah,
just fall back down.
I think you better start soon.
No, because it might get a little cold again.
Yeah, okay. This guy, he knows. He's a fucking.
I'm a farmer.
He's a fucking farmer. He's got a farmer's almanac or whatever.
Yeah, I got one of those.
I don't know if he used a
Let's
blower.
see.
I think he might have used some blowers. I was hearing some blower. Maybe that was Leslie or some shit. But I guess that was about it.
Oh, did I ever
I don't
move the
think she has
block? I don't think I did.
particular to do today or whatever. I don't know if she did anything else. If they told her she needed to get another tooth pulled, I don't fucking know.
I didn't even ask her. How much was it? If it cost
Let me
it.
see.
8,000.
So I got the Farmer's Almanac right here, 2026.
This one she wouldn't know until you get the bill.
I hadn't looked at it yet. I need to browse through it one day.
Well, not yet. So
I'm gonna do that tomorrow, actually.
don't worry, they'll send a bill eventually.
Here we go.
It's fucking the teeth cleaning stuff is so fucking stupid anyway. It's like almost all that you can just fucking do yourself. It's stupid.
Yeah, well, I would even say, hey, want me to do it? She does. Fucking do it. Fucking do it.
And it's easy. She doesn't have many teeth left. That number's only going down.
She got more than Anthony.
Yeah, well, for now. Yeah.
Alright, what am I missing?
Alright, so you're alright with the same lunch, sandwich, the
Yeah.
other thing? Alright. Yeah,
Why am I spacing out about this? How do I get there?
You probably don't even know what I was doing. I made a chocolate shake or whatever. Came out pretty good. I don't know what the hell she was doing. There's a lot of dirt around, so she's probably trying to do stupid. She is a shitty fucking gardener, if you ask me. Like, she's like the guy from Courage the Cowardly Dog, the farmer. That was his thing, is that he couldn't grow anything, even though he was a farmer. He couldn't grow shit. Like, this one, she's got these stupid shit with the flowers in the house. I'm like, all these are just gonna fucking die. I'm like, oh man, this.
Alright, that was just to release him.
She just doesn't like. She doesn't, I don't know. Just takes the shaver out.
I know, she never puts it
I
back.
just left it there. Fucking trying to.
Well, I put it back. She's not doing that. You just gotta fucking do what you're thinking of doing, because she's not gonna learn if you just leave it out.
She's gonna learn, because I'm gonna start tightening.
Okay, yeah, do that. Yeah, do that. But no, all of her shit is always open anyway, so.
I mean, I'm saying, what the fuck? I gotta tell you, it's right there. You just put it back where you got it from.
Well, that's too hard for the Ceramis. I mean, that's Todd in the same way with his fucking tools and shit. I know that. Fucking always, where's my measuring tape? That was always the thing, measuring tape.
I mean, I don't know how many phones that guy went through, because I remember I had about his phone number kept on changing.
If she didn't have a purse, she'd probably be losing her phone she'd probably lose her phone just as many times as he has. And how annoying that would be to have to constantly change your fucking number and be like, oh great. Oh yeah, did you take your medicine this morning or whatever?
Yeah.
Have you felt any more allergies or anything? Because when I woke up today,
I was sneezing, but other than that, I've been pretty good, I think.
well, I mean, you are taking the medicine that's for basically allergies, so I guess it's working.
Well, Buddy don't come up anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. Is Buddy in?
She said he's out now, or at least she had on a piece of paper that he's outside. So, Buddy doesn't hang out around. He doesn't hang around here much anymore.
God.
Hey, whatever. If he doesn't want to, he doesn't want to. Fuck it.
Hey, 66.
Dine and dash.
Well, why do I have them here?
I don't know.
Oh, why did I miss the stupid switch?
We didn't ask for him specifically,
Whatever.
but hey, we have him now. So.
There we go.
Alright, do you need anything?
No, I'm good.
Alright, I guess I'll just leave the AC on 71, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright.
So stupid. I'm so stupid.
What happened?
Well, you don't have to do it now.
What is it? Can you give me the summary, or?
Well, it's like if me or your mother dies, you're not gonna
After this dungeon, I'll probably call it.
According to them, according to this.
Jack off. You better run. You better run, boy.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. These 3 things.
We should have put up the shield fast. I mean, the sword
spouse
faster.
dies and you own a home. The IRS gives you the one form that overrides your will.
It'd be a fucking shame if it actually
I know
ate me.
this is fucking some bad shit, but
Christ almighty.
do you remember what the video said, or do you need it?
Well, I'm just saying, I mean, yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing,
Oh,
but
okay.
if you own your home...
It has a courtesy to give it the fuck back to you.
Well, we already did that.
File these 5 things.
We already did that.
Okay, so we did that.
That was this other shit talking
Spouse
about.
dies.
Probably the same shit.
9 months left.
Okay, we'll just fucking put it on then. I don't know. Great. This fucking guy.
And then I'll walk you through all 5 steps. When your spouse dies, the IRS treats it as a taxable event. Not because anyone did anything wrong, not because anyone sold
Got
anything.
9 months.
Simply because ownership transferred. The home's value has to be assessed as of the date of death. That number matters for everything that comes after. Most couples hold their home jointly, but have done zero planning around what happens at first death. They assume everything just passes to the surviving spouse automatically, and that nothing needs to be filed. That assumption is where the damage starts. There are 3 things that can cost you money after your spouse dies. The IRS, which expects a tax filing, or a deliberate decision not to file within 9 months. Your state, which may have its own estate or inheritance tax with a much lower threshold than the federal one. And your own mistakes, which can trigger unnecessary capital gains tax if you ever sell the home later without the right documentation. 5
Jesus.
steps protect you from all 3. Most of them are free, most of them take less than a week.
Oh, thanks,
The
asshole.
difference between doing them and not doing them can be 6 figures. Now let me start with the one that has the biggest long-term impact and the one almost every surviving spouse misses. Step 1. Get the date of death property valuation. When your spouse dies, the IRS resets the cost basis of your home to its fair market value on the exact date of death. This is called the stepped-up basis. It is one of the most powerful tax protections in the entire tax code, and most people...
Oh yeah, you talked about
I don't
this.
know. I heard otherwise for the spouse that I don't know, when it goes to the spouse they don't do a reevaluation.
Did you think you mentioned this during the podcast?
You know,
Or it might have been in
both of them
DMs.
died, then when it goes to the whoever, the kids or whoever inherits it, then they
You need
do
the tunic in this
evaluation.
area?
But for the spouse,
Oh yeah.
if they're married, I heard that they don't do that. It just goes to them without any question or some shit like that, because I think the assumption or some shit is that it's already under both of their names, so there doesn't have to be any
I think it was in DMs too.
shit. But I already kind of know the idea that yeah, okay, it's like yeah, the house gets reevaluated, but at the same time, if you have the documents done and you didn't gift it to them or some shit, and it was from an actual will slash the probate process, then the house, you shouldn't have to pay any extra taxes because the house is going by what they originally bought it for. That's the value.
Oops.
And then after it gets transferred, then if they tried to sell it afterwards, then it would go through, then it would be at the value that it is, you know, currently at or whatever. But as far as I've read at least, but yeah, you'd have to ask, once again, you know, if you're gonna go by AI, then actually ask it directly. So,
I want to check out the other one.
well, is this all this one is talking about?
Well, I didn't do the whole thing, I guess. But,
Alright, well, it probably is. It probably is the same shit.
yeah, your will is worthless. Holy shit.
Okay, put it on.
Finest luxury freight
Should be the same fucking Asian, probably. 8 fake Asian
No,
AI.
it's not Asian. He said white.
Well, that's racist, so that's not a...
Oh,
that's
well.
not... AI should be very
That'll
diverse.
work. I was wondering if the boulder would get blocked by the shield. Cool picking. What's bullshit is that they teach you that, like, when you're a child. It's like, well, not teach you, but you can do that. And the child, you know,
AI
whatever.
love the fucking blink constantly.
You don't know what's
Easy
true.
peasy.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying,
They
a lot
might
of
be
the
telling you
shit.
the wrong fucking
I know,
thing.
yeah. They just make...
This is super important. It's funny because I felt I had a pause for the Ganondorf fight. Well, then again, I was trying to listen to the video a little better. So I didn't want to get distracted too much. But this boss fight's a joke. The 88. Oh, what now? The dragon? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Where's the 88? I missed it. The chickens. There's always chickens. Chicken fractals slow down a little bit. Cat fractals slow down a little bit too. Not really though. I think the cat fractal's kind of constant actually. This dad bod. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought you might be talking about. The dragon making the figure 8. Vavagia. Haven't been eating chicken thighs for a few weeks now. Huh. Maybe you feel empathy for the chicken. I'm gonna listen to this later. Probably at work. Because I'm done for now. I'm a little wore out. True siblings. The siblings is capitalized for some reason. Alright, it's water temple after this. That'll be fun. Yeah, I do not have the energy for water temple right now. Oop. Actually made it. She's just right up her asshole, man. It's crazy. They toned it down so much in Majora's Mask. Because all the soccer moms were offended. 12:45 a.m.? Yeah, I figured it's getting late for you, so go ahead and end it. It's bad enough I kept you up till 5 a.m. yesterday. Well, this morning. It's right between her legs. Jesus Christ. Miyamoto, what was wrong? I have a feeling Miyamoto had nothing to do with this. This was the team, you know? The team having fun with that shit, man. Jesus Christ. Can't summon her again. I think I have to go in and out. Bunnyhood is like the only thing making this tolerable sometimes. Oh yeah, I forgot about this animation or cutscene or whatever. What the fuck? Alright, let me go get this. I'm gonna get this 2 Scatolas real quick, and then I'll call it quits. Yeah, I got chicken thighs I need to make too. I still got like maybe 6 frozen chicken thighs in the freezer right now that I need to dig into. Alright. I wonder which Scatola will be 88. I can hear the cow. Navi, please. Shut the hell up. Oh, it's the other way. What does she want? What do you want? What? Oh my god. You're lucky you're cute. Ah, there we go. There we go. Yep, let me hit pause. Alright, man. So I'm gonna call it quits here. Thanks for joining me. You know, hit me up in DMs for whatever. I'll be here. I mean, I'm probably gonna stay up, you know. But I'm just done streaming for now. You take it easy.